All right, folks, welcome here to Ice Pad C at the HRM 4 pad here in Bedford, Nova Scotia for this High Button Sports live stream action. U13A female division here at the Provincial Championships, featuring the Quad County Whitecaps Teal and the Western Riptide. A Riptide will be in the black jerseys going right to left, and the Quad County in the white jerseys going left to right. We are underway here for first period action. Now that puck is pushed in here, and the Quad County is going to have their first forecheck here of the afternoon. So that's ripped around now. Held in at the blue line. Shot attempt, scores! Right off the hop here. Peyton McLean is going to make a 1-0 here with a shot through a crowd. And the Whitecaps Teal are 0 to an early 1-0 lead here. And just like that, we get our first goal of the game. Before I could even introduce myself, we already have our goal. My name is Matt Doodley, and I will have the call here for you this afternoon. Now that puck is pushed down for McNeil. She's going to fire that under the neutral zone. And the Whitecaps are going to have an opportunity. McLeod, she's going to get that on the back end, hit the brakes, go back the other way. And Emma Ellis is with it now. Ellis, she's going to go down. Step on the left side. Shot there, that's off the blocker. Of the goaltender McDonald, so starting goaltender McDonald for the Whitecaps. And Olivia Sear for the Western Riptide, as the Riptide are going to fire that into the middle. Ellis now one-timer. Fanned on that, didn't get what she wanted on it. Now it's going to find its way into the left corner. Away goes the Quad County goal scorer. Peyton McLean down the left side. She's going to have a step now. She's going to hit the brakes, turn, hold the puck in her feet. And they're going to battle away for it in the corner now. As now it squirts free. So Riptide try to go on transition here. Now it's going to be picked up by DeSuter. And now it's going to find the stick here of Maya McLean now. She's going to have that puck. She's got tangled up, and Kylie Burns is going to go back for it. She's just going to turn and fire that one deep, and that's going to be no icing, as that was from the correct side of the red line. And behind the net here for the Riptide. Back to the point for Kennedy. Kennedy fires that back down low to McLean. McLean fires that through the middle, and that's going to land in the slot area. I got to chip that up off the wall. Held in by Burns. And behind the net now for Neal. Neal now. Up to Hubbard. Hubbard through the middle of the ice. And a good pass there onto the stick of Reddick. Away goes Mariner. Shot towards the net there, stopped. And pushed to the corner. Now it's going to come out into the neutral zone here just in front of the booth. As they're going to pick that up. That's McClellan now, almost had that one turned over. Now it's going to be chipped off the wall, and that's going to go down for icing as the linesman gets up out of the way. And that's going to be our first whistle here for an icing. We're going to go down into the Quad County zone. Face off here to the left of McDonald. One back by the Whitecaps cleanly through the middle of the ice now. Held in at the blue line. Now once again here it's going to be turned over by the Riptide. Away go the Riptide down the right side. Into the middle of the ice now. Tripped up, no call there. And now it's going to find the stick here of Peyton McLean. Sorry, wrong team. That was Emma Ellis. I'll get it right here eventually. Now the Whitecaps are going to have it. Nice move through the middle there. Turned over. Ellis. Now it's going to find the stick here of Lila McKinnon, who fires that through the middle. And that's going to go down the ice here. We'll see if that's an icing, and it's not. As McLeod's in on it. She tries to cause a ruckus down there, and that's going to be D'Entremont's just going to fire that out into the neutral zone. Cross ice pass for McLean. McLean tried to make a move to the middle, and that was picked off there by Tunnicliffe. She fires that through the middle there for Muse, and they're going to fight for it on the wall here. As McLean now. McLean move to the middle. Still with it. Into the slot area. Backhand shot from McLeod. That doesn't make it to the net with 11:15 left to go here in the first period. That's rimmed around to the other side. Through Muse. Muse has it now. 2-on-1 forming here. Up ice. That's going to find the stick here of Reddick. Reddick's going to fire that on net. That's tipped to the corner here as McLean's going to pick it up here for the Whitecaps. Through the middle. Almost turned over. Picked up by Piero as that was pushed off her stick as Neal's away. Neal in the middle of the ice. That's turned over. Held in now. Neal with some speed down the right side. She's going to turn, shoot there. That goes off the side of the post. Another opportunity there. The rebound from the corner as now McLean's going to pick it up. McLean through the middle to McLean. Now it's going to come up to the red line here as they try and get that in deep. McLean now, she's going to stick handle her way in. Little pass there, tried to fire that through the middle of the ice there. That was a good attempt. As now they're just going to get that here in front of the booth. They're just going to try and get that deep, but it's fought for on the wall. And now it's going to get inside the blue line, but they're going to fire that back out to the neutral zone here. As they play pitch and catch here on the half wall. Ellis through the middle, looking for DeSuter. As now Ellis is going to pick that off. She's going to fire that at the net. That's going to be offside. We'll have to back up play and head outside the neutral zone here. 9:57 left to go. 3 15-minute stop time periods and intermission in between second and third. So that face-off here is going to be won back by DeSuter. So just going to fire that off the wall. It's going to find the stick of Ellis here. Ellis is going to battle away for it. Now she tries to get it in deep, but she's pinched off there by McLeod. Away goes Burns. Kylie Burns up the left side. She's going to get the neutral zone. Fire that up for McKinnon. DeSuter now on transition. Over to Chloe Muse. Muse tries to give it back to DeSuter. Now it's going to come into the blue line, but it's going to be held in just at the line by Corporong. And they're going to get that in deep. As Kylie Burns goes back for it. Up to the winger, McKinnon. Poked off her stick. Down to Muse once again. Now it's into the middle here. It's Kayla McLeod. McLeod's going to have a step down the left side. She's going to have a good opportunity here. McLeod, shot saved there by Olivia Sear with the blocker. As that rebound's cleared into the corner. So McLeod went into the boards hard, but she's back to her feet. And that comes up to the blue lines, held in here by the Whitecaps as the Riptide try and get it outside the zone now. Sydney Reddick had that bounce off her stick, and now it's going to go up to the neutral zone now. And Whitecaps are looking to go on transition here as McClellan. McClellan up the wall here for McLean. Piero now is just going to get that in deep. But it's pushed back out into the neutral zone now. We're just going to go back this way as Piero's going to pick it up here once again. She's going to fire that up for McLean, but that's out of her reach. Piero now, another pass to McLean. That's going to hit a stick and get inside the zone. 8:20 left to go in the first period. Held in at the line by McLean. Through her feet. She had trouble with that one. So now D'Entremont is going to pick it up here for the Riptide. D'Entremont. Nice pass. Up to Reddick. Back to D'Entremont. Picked off by Piero. D'Entremont working hard in there for the Riptide. Away goes McLean. McLean down the right side. She's going to hit the brakes, fire that towards the net. That's going to go just wide of the net, but it's tipped there by Sear. Now the Riptide are going to have it. Neal fires that down the length of the ice. They were looking for the breakout pass. That's going to be an icing call now. It's going to go all the way back down to the other end. A little face off to the left of Sear now. 1-0. Quad County here in this one. 7:46 left to go in the first period. A face-off's won cleanly here by the Riptide as they look to head up ice right off the draw. Now it's going to be held in at the line there. Now pushed up through neutral ice. As they battle away for it here in the neutral zone. They're just going to fire that one inside the blue line. And Hubbard's on it. Hubbard tried to take away that lane on the wall. Does, but the puck squeaks through. And now it's held in here once again. Tunnicliffe at the line. She battles hard there as they try and get that one outside the line. And now it's going to stay in once again. As Tunnicliffe battling hard at the line there. Turned over here again. Hubbard. Ellis tried to get on that one. As Corporong's just going to send that one inside the line. Stretch pass there. Turned over. Another opportunity here for the Riptide as now that puck's going to find its way outside the zone. And away goes McDonald. McDonald, left side. That's going to be offside on the play there as the Whitecaps were just in ahead of it. A full sail change here for both teams. 6:51 left to go here in the first period. 2023 Female Provincial Championships here at HRM 4Pad. All 4 rinks going all weekend. You can find them all on the High Button Sports, High Button Joe, High Button Live, and High Button Streaming channel. So a few channels, but one for each rink. So once you get locked into your position, should be pretty easy from there. And if you have any questions, head over to the High Button Sports Twitter account for all the links. So away go the Riptide. Chloe Camo going to fire that across for Reddick. That's going to be inside the blind spot. Centering pass there, and that's cleared out of the way. And a great job there by Burns to clear the front of the net. Pass for McLean, just out of her reach. As the captain here for the Riptide, number 9, Isabel Neal, fires that up to Donchmont. That's going to be held at the line. McLean now. She's going to make a move just inside the line. Tries to make another one through the center. It's in the feet of Neal there. A little bit of confusion. And now the puck's going to squirt into the corner. Cleared up the wall. Held in by McLean. Back up to the point. Good job to hold the line there. Was Burns. That was in her feet, and she holds on. But now it's going to be fired out into the neutral zone now. That's going to find its way just inside the Whitecap zone. Is now that stretch pass here for Piero. And we're going to have a too many players on the ice call here. As Quad County is going to be penalized here, and Riptide are going to get their first power play opportunity here with 5:43 left to go in the first period. So too many players on the ice, so we're going to need someone from the ice to serve is generally the rule. Face off down inside the Whitecap zone. This penalty going to be served by McLean here. So now they're just going to fire that towards the net. Doesn't quite make it there. As DeSuter was on that now. Corprong tries to get that, but DeSuter is going to have to retreat back here for the Riptide as she goes back for it. Fires that up ice. Onto the stick here of Muse. Muse is going to fire that towards the net. That's going to get in behind now. As Kennedy's just going to rim that one around. Corporon, good job there to hold the line. For Ellis. Ellis and Corporon battle for it as McLeod gets upended. A shot from the point there is going to get in on the goaltender, and that's going to be held on to. 5:06 left to go here in the first period as you have a quick look here at the goaltender, Penny McDonald, for the Whitecaps. Face-off going to come to her right now. Face-off won by the Riptide cleanly here. That's going to go back to the point. A good job there by McLean to pick that one off. McLean down the left side. Tries to cut to the middle. Had that poked off the stick there by Neal. And away go the Riptide. Good job to drag the foot there at the blue line and keep it on the ice to get rid of that offside call. As McLean now had that stuck on the ice as they're just going to fire that towards the net, hits the skate and goes wide. And away goes Mariner. Mariner's just going to fire that one out to the blue line. That goes off the stick there of Terrio and down into the zone here for Neal. Neal's going to pick it up. She's just going to head up ice right away. Good stretch pass there, just sort of the reach. So that's going to go down, no icing. So they're just going to rim that around. There was McDonald. Back up to the point for Neal. Neal. Over to Terrio. Terrio tries to fire that fan on. That's going to be cleared the length of the ice. And good job there from McLeod on the forecheck here for the penalty kill. 13 seconds left to go here on the power play. As now the Riptide are just going to get the zone fired through the middle there, and that's going to find the stick there, Hubbard, and that just sort of her reach. As now we're back to even strength as the penalty for too many players on the ice expires here. As Quad County looks to get away as Hubbard's going to turn that over. She's just going to leave that over there for Reddick. Reddick took a spill, and that's going to find the stick here of Burns, Kylie Burns. Fires out the wall, picked up by Hubbard. Away go the Whitecaps. Nice pass there. They picked that one up on the half wall. Good move through the middle of the ice there was McLean. And McKinnon now is just going to rim that one in. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in the first period. As the Riptide just rimmed that around. That was Corporong. Up for Muse. Ellis looking for the pass cross ice. She's going to have a race there, and she's going to get that and fire that towards the net. That doesn't make its way. Stretch pass there from McLean. McLean, fresh off serving the too many player penalty, and she's going to work down the right side. Onto the backhand. A good job there by Neal to get back into the play there and take that opportunity away. Rimmed around now. McLean tries to pick it up, but that's picked off by Ellis. Ellis up ice in front of the booth. They're going to go down the left side now. Fired that, and that was blocked by McNeil. And now they're going to fire towards the net, so it's going to end up in behind here. 2:25 left to go. First period. 1-0 lead here for the Whitecaps. And now that puck's going to be smothered on the side of the net there and held on to. And we're going to have an offensive zone faceoff here for the Riptide. Face-off one cleanly. Back to Neal. Shot there through his set of legs. And that goes wide of the net there. Back out in front for D'Entremont. D'Entremont turns, fires that one. That one didn't make it to the net as McLean was there on the doorstep for the Whitecaps. They try and exit the zone now. 2 minutes flat left to go here in this one as D'Entremont is in on the forecheck. Good job there by Reddick. So now they fire that towards the net. And that's going to stay outside. Stay inside, sorry, not outside. It's a great job there to hold the line. Now back again towards the net. They were looking for the backdoor pass there. As now Neal's going to pick it up. She's just going to get that and fire that in deep as that gets over a stick and in towards the back of the net there. Onto the stick of McDonald. As Burns try to get away, she gets tangled up. So now it's going to be rimmed around to the other side through the middle, looking for McLeod through the middle, but that was picked off. D'Entremont's going to have an opportunity here. D'Entremont took a spill in front of the net. Puck still laying there as that's going to come up to the right point. Shot from the point. McLeod got a piece of that. The rebound's just going to go off the side, and a good job there by McDonald to slide across the crease and get a piece of that one. D'Entremont's going to have that again here, and a good turnover by Ellie Kamala. She was caught on the scene. Burns now behind her own net. She's going to turn, look for options up to the winger, McLean. McLean right on the tape. That puck's going to exit the zone now as they make their way through neutral zone. McLeod now gets that on the break-go pass. They're going to chip that in and head for a change. Smart play there. 40 seconds left to go here in the first period. DeSuter now up the right side. She's going to fire that through the middle. That was picked off. She's going to get it back now. DeSuter off the shin pads there of Mariner. Now Corporong's going to get it. Up to the middle for Muse. Now it's going to be dumped back in here by the Whitecaps. 14 seconds left to go here in the first period. Break-out pass for Ellis. Ellis right on the tape. She's going to have a little bit of time and space. She's going to turn the Jets on here. Ellis left side. Had that chipped off her stick, but she stays with it. Now it's into the feed here. And that's going to do it here for the first period. So after 58 minutes of play, the Whitecaps take a 1-0 lead into the second period. We'll be right back after a short break. All right, and we're back here for second period action. 1-0 lead here for the Whitecaps. Now that puck's going to be picked up by the Riptide. They're going to fire that towards the net, and that's going to be smothered up and held onto by McDonald. As my coffee delivery comes up into the booth here. Oh, offensive zone face-off here for the Riptide, as DeSuter's going to have that puck pushed off her stick right off the draw. Up to the point. Good job to hold the line there, as that's going to go in deep, as Kennedy's going to go back for it here. Kennedy rimmed around. Up for McLean. McLean for McLean as well. A few of those on this squad. Not sure if they're related or not. I do not know. If I was to guess, I would assume a couple of them would be. Maybe I'm wrong. Nonetheless, play continues here as the Whitecaps are in over the blue line. That was Alice McLean now. So Riptide are going to pick this up as Ellis tries to get free. Going to work her way up the left side. Almost had a step on Kennedy there, but great job, Kennedy, to take away the middle of the ice. The Whitecaps in over the line. They're going to stay outside. Good job of the blue line. Shot from the point. Rebound's going to sit in the crease there, and a good job, and it's still there. And now it's going to be cleared out to the point, held on to, and held in towards the net now. Another opportunity as Sear looks to get back to her feet. As away go the Riptide the other way. That puck's going to be held on to by the goaltender McDonald. We're going to have another face-off here. Offensive zone face-off here for the Riptide, who trail by 1. Every offensive zone face-off is crucial here as they look to tie this one up. Shot. Donchermont tried to get that off the face-off. Hubbard fires that. Tip doesn't make its way to the net. Now they're going to clear that, but Terrio is going to hold the line as Donchermont gets a piece of that, and that's going to get in deep, and McNeil's going to go back here for the Caps. Turned over and behind the net. Wrap around attempt. Puck sitting in the slot there. Donchermont on the doorstep. Rebound still sitting in the slot. And now it's cleared away by the Whitecaps as the way they go. Piero down the right side. She's going to turn the Jets on. Nice move down the right side. Whitecaps stay on line. That puck's going to be cleared and off the stick, and that puck's going to come outside there as it was tipped into the mesh. So I stand corrected as that faceoff's going to come inside again, and that happens quite often to me up here in the booth. Faceoff's going to be pushed out into center ice here. And the Whitecaps are going to have to go back for it as that's Burns. Good edge work there to clear that one out of the zone. As Ellis and Muse now. Muse tries to make a move at the blue line, but that's picked off. Once again here by Mariner. And McDonald's going to center that for McLean. That's going to be in offside, so the Whitecaps are going to have to regroup here, and they do. And so that's going to be sent up the wall, out into the neutral zone here. Good job by the Whitecaps to smother that one up and send that back in deep. McLean's going to pick that off. She's going to move off the half wall. One hand. Makes a nice move left side. Tries to center that, but a good job by Neal, the captain, to take that away. Another pass in behind the net. They try to center it in the flick pass. Trying the Zegras there. As Ellis just tries to go straight up the wall and pinched off there by Mariner. And then she tries to get that back, but Neal's going to pick it up. Neal pressured by McLeod. Neal right in front of the booth. Down the right side. Still with it. Into the right corner. Now just going to fire that back around to the point. That's going to be there for Terrio. Terrio's just going to fire that towards the net. Gets tipped. Finds a stick of Burns. Back up to Terrio. Right point. Shot. Gets all the way through. 3 sets of legs. Doesn't make its way to the net. That puck had eyes. Now the Whitecaps are going to look to get away here. Turned and fired by DeSuter. And that's going to get outside the zone. Neal's going to pick it up. Neal, left side. She's going to fire that in towards the net. That's tipped. That's turned over now by the Riptide. Riptide shot there and a nice save by McDonald. She's going to cover that one up now and hang on. Face off down the blind spot, won by the Riptide. Centering pass, Hubbard's just going to turn and fire that at the net and it gets tipped. McNeil goes back for it. She's just going to rim that around. Looking for McKinnon on the half wall. Now it's going to find the stick of McLean. Peyton McLean through the middle of the ice. She's going to be in all alone. A great job there by Corporon just to get a stick on that as McLean was in free. She didn't poke that one away, and they're looking for her second of the game. Back up to the point, but it's fanned on. So Riptide are going to pick it up now. Tunnicliffe up the right side, in over the blue line. Tunnicliffe fires that towards the net. Pad save. McDonald rebounds there. Shot. Oh, the rebound goes wide. Great opportunity there for the Riptide to get this thing back tied up. And now that puck's going to squirt three. McLeod's going to have a step. See if McLeod can get in. Shot there. That goes wide left as she had the back checker hard, and that was Corporong hard on the back check. And come on now. And McNeil picked that off in the neutral zone. That's going to go inside the zone. Delayed offside there on the change. So now it's going to be fired up the wall. McLeod's just going to fire that back down inside the Riptide zone with 10 minutes left to go here in the second period. Through the middle now is Hubbard. And McLean's just going to fire that off the wall. Terrio, fresh off the bench. Away goes McLean. McLean through the middle of the ice. A 2-on-1 for me here. McLean almost had a step there and free. Now she's in. McLean has to dodge a body. Still has it. A great job there by the Riptide defense to slow things down. Clog up the middle of the ice there. Now that centering pass is going to find off the stick of Sear. In behind the net now. Piero tries to bank it in off the goaltender. Now McLean's in on the forecheck, and Hubbard's going to have to get there. But Kennedy's going to get there first, so she fires that towards the net. That opportunity is pushed in behind. Because now they're going to rim it around the other side for Ellis. Ellis looking for her options. She's going to try and chip that, but a good job by McNeil to come down and pinch and hold the line. So now Hubbard's going to pick it up. Hubbard, saucer pass through the middle. Reddick. She's going to take that into the neutral zone. Pinch there by Piero. Now she's going to fire that in deep. No icing on the play as that was from the right side of the red line. 8:53 left to go. Piero now, half wall, tries to chip and go. Now she does. That's going to find the stick there. McLean down the right side. Got DeSuter on her. McLean still has it now. Tries to pull it back, go to the middle. But Ellis had that, and that's going to be pushed back in the zone. That's going to be offside. There's a weak whistle there. Nobody heard it here in the rink. We're going to come outside the neutral zone here with 8:35 left to go now. Shot from the right there, doesn't quite make it. It looks like we might have a goalie switch here as the Riptide second goaltender is ready to go. So now McLean's going to pick it up. She tries to chip and go, and that's going to find its way to the neutral zone, but Neal's going to go back for it here. Through the middle of the ice, chip back down into the zone. Neal's going to pick it up. Partner pass there for Terrio. Terrio just out of her reach. Up the wall now to Muse. Bounces off her stick. Chip back into the zone, but DeSutter's there. Backhand through the middle. Just going to play pitch and catch up the wall here as that puck's just going to end up in the neutral zone area. As Ellis is going to chip that for DeSutter. DeSutter is going to be offside as they're going to have to regroup here. So the Whitecaps are going to have some time here to break things out. Mariner chipped that, but that's stolen. As DeSutter now tries to make a move, she does. DeSutter, left side, fires it at the net, stopped by McDonald, rebounds there. She'll hold on as McLean's going to give it a little extra shot there. So face off to the right here of McDonald. Won by the Riptide. Shot coming there. That goes wide left of the net. Picked up here by the Whitecaps and behind their own goal. Nice move there towards the middle of the ice. As now it's through the middle for McLeod. McLeod's going to try and fire that. McLeod's going to have a step here. In over the blue line. She's just going to turn and fire that. Hit a shin pad. Doesn't make it to the net, so that'll go down as a block shot, intentional or not. This Camo tries to get away, but she's pinched off. Held in at the line by Burns. Good job there. Great anticipation. As now she's going to hold the line again. She's just going to fire that back down deep as the lane to the net was filled. Shot there into the crease. Oh, that one rolls by the right post there as that shot from a weird angle caught the goaltender by surprise. As Reddick tried to chip and go, as that centering pass is going to find the stick now of Camo. Camo down the left side. Chipped into the neutral zone. That's going to get through now. Reddick is going to have an opportunity here. Into the middle of the ice. Tries to shoot that, and that was poked away. A great job by McNeil there to get a stick on that one, as now that puck's going to find the stick of Lila McKinnon. She had that bounce off, and that's going to go inside the zone. Good job by Donchermont there to be aware of the offside impending. Cross ice pass, picked off. Reddick, left side, makes a nice move. She's going to have a step now. Will she get a shot? Shot there, saved by McDonald. Rebound's cleared as they try and go. Dangerous shot through the crease there is one of the more dangerous plays we've seen in this one, as now Burns is going to have Piero off the bench. Burns, head of steam, through the neutral zone. Tries to push that through. Now it's into the feet of Ellis, and that's going to be held in by McLeod. She's going to fire that at the net now as Corporong's just going to pick that up before it gets to the goaltender. That's going to come outside now to Sutter. Going to take some ice through neutral zone here as they stay on side there. Good job at the line to Sutter. Left side, tries to shoot, had that poked off the stick. Piero now for the Whitecaps. Fired back down deep here with 5:24 left to go in the second period. Saucer pass through the middle onto the tape of McLean. Great pass there. And she's going to have two Riptide defenders to beat here. She's going to slow up and wait for recruits. Now she's going to turn and fire. And that one got through but didn't make it to the net as that goes wide. Now DeSutter's going to fire it up the wall. Held in here by Kennedy. And rim back around the other side looking for McLean. Picked off there by Neal just in time before McLean was able to gather. Ellis pushed off by McLean once again here. Kennedy back for Pierre in the neutral zone. Tries to fire that to McLean. She's going to pick that up now. She's got McLean with her, and that's poked off the stick there, and away goes Muse here for the Riptide. Muse, 1-on-4. Down the right side, tries to make a move to the middle, and that's picked off. And a good poke check there is now Maya McLean. Tries to fire that through the middle. Finds McLeod. McLeod's going to have a step down the left side. McLeod being chased. Shot there, save by Sear as that rebound's cleared now into the corner. McLean fires it into the middle looking for McLeod as Neal almost turned that one over in a dangerous spot. Ellis up the wall. Held in there by Mariner. Mariner's just going to fire that towards the net. That's going to go up off the wall looking for Muse there, and they're just going to push that one back as they battle in front of the penalty box area here. Partner pass and a good one for Mariner. Mariner's going to have some space through the middle. Nice pass there looking for McLeod just out of her reach, and that's going to go down inside the zone. No icing as that didn't quite make it down to the end zone here. Back up to the point. Hammered back down low. That was McClellan. Allie McClellan holding the line. Up. Kennedy holds the line. Fires that towards the net. The puck sitting there in the creases. Sear tried to cover up. The puck came free. And now Hubbard's going to have that off her stick. But another good job here by the Whitecaps to keep the line as McLeod now is going to get a piece of that. Kennedy. She's going to have an opportunity here. And that's going to be offside at the line. And we're going to have a face-off here with 3:28 left to go in the second period. So following this period, we'll have a quick flood. A little bit of an intermission as now Sear's going to make her way to the bench. We have a peek there. The Riptide are going to change goaltenders. Opportunity here, and that puck's just going to get right down towards the net. The goaltender just inserted into this game. So Riptide still trail by one here as McLean's away. 3-on-2 forming. McLean had that chipped off her stick, and that's going to find the half wall here in front of the Whitecap bench. Another opportunity at the side of the net there, banged away at, but pushed into the corner, so they're going to try and center that one. That was centering pass backdoor, just through the legs there of McKinnon, as she had a great opportunity there if she was able to find it. Now McLean's just going to fire that towards the net. That's going to go wide and in behind now, as Corporong's going to go back for it. She's going to chip it up off the wall, looking for Reddick. Reddick has it now. She got Hubbard with her, and Camo coming late. Reddick tried to go through the leg. Nice pass there as that finds Camo. Now it's going to find the stick of Reddick. Backdoor pass, Hubbard ready and getting ready to go. There's now McLeod's going to have to get going. McLeod on her horse. She's going to be in all alone. McLeod shot, posted in, scores. Caitlin McLeod on a fast break, showing off the speed and the accuracy there. She goes posting in to give the Whitecaps a 2-0 lead here as we have a peek at the goal scorer. The Whitecap faithful pumped about that one as that it's going to double their lead now, and an even bigger hill to climb here for the Riptide as they give one up with 2:20 left to go here in the second. Face off now, picked off. Away goes McLean. McLean. For Maya McLean. Back down to the other McLean. Half wall. Shot from a distance. Saved there and held on to. You have a peek there at the newly inserted goalie, and I'm missing it on my roster here. Nonetheless, there she is. She's ready to go here. So now that face-off's won by the Riptide, but picked up by the Whitecaps here as Burns is going to get that. She's going to fire that back down low. Under 2 to go here in the second period. Shot towards the net, tip, doesn't quite make its way there. Up to the point. Shot at, doesn't make it there as Neal picks that one off as Ellis is just going to fire that one out into the neutral zone. Dump back in here as McLean tries to pick it up with one hand. Delayed offside there, now they're good. As away go the Riptide. Muse fires that in deep. Smart play there, she didn't have a lane to the net. Burns is going to leave that for McLean. McLean gets out-battled there by DeSutter, who's just going to fire that back down in deep. Ali McClellan in behind the net now. She's going to work her way to the corner up the half wall. That puck bounces through the feet there, and Piero's there. Got McLean at the far, just outside their blue line. Just going to fire that back down towards the zone, and that's going to find its way inside now, as that centering pass was picked off by DeSutter. That's picked up by Muse, right side. Muse makes a move, but that rolls off her stick as Terrio goes for a change here just in your screen. That's going to come back up to the point. Shot. Good opportunity here as that puck squirts through. Now they're going to have a shot. That goes off McDonald into the corner. She tried to smother that one up. Now they're going to rim that around. Nice play there. And you can hear them talking from here as Maya McLean wanted that one on the other side. She got it. Nice move there. She's going to turn the Jets on. Away goes McLean. Got McLean and Piero with her. McLean down the right side. Good job there by Neal to poke that one away as Burns is just going to get that one in deep. And that's another good safe play here as the Whitecaps are going to have to regroup. 29 seconds left to go here in the second period as that puck's going to go down the length of the ice. And that's going to be an icing call here on the Riptide. We're going to have an offensive zone face-off here for the Whitecaps late. 23.5 seconds left to go here in the second period. Face off one cleanly by the Riptide. They're just going to fire that around the other side. It was Reddick looking for Donchemont. Donchemont's going to get it on the backhand there. She tries to clear. 15 seconds left to go. Fired up the wall. Held in by McLeod. McLeod turns, fires out a net kick save there, and the rebound goes into the corner. Good quick pad save there from the newly entered netminder, whose name I promise I will figure out for you here. That's going to do it here for the second period. So the Whitecaps hold on to a 2-0 lead here going into the third period. We're going to have a quick intermission and a flood, and we'll be back with third period action on High Button Sports Live. And we'll be right back. All right, and as promised, we are back after a quick short break as the Whitecaps continue to lead by a score of 2-0 here, as they're going to fire that back down into the zone. So third period action here. U13A female provincial championships here as that centering pass for Harbert's going to slide the length of the ice. And that's going to be no icing there as that puck just stopped at the line. Not sure if it stopped with the water or what, but Neal's back down to Reddick. Back up to the point. Shot there, stop by McDonald, rebounds there. Another stop by McDonald, rebound, scores as that puck finds the back of the net here on a rebound. And we're going to wait to see who the official goal scorer is. But it looks like it's going to be Hubbard as she's leading the charge here. And that's an early goal that the doctor ordered here for the Riptide. And earlier I stated the goaltender that came in for the Riptide, and that is Dakota Harrington. So I apologize there for not knowing the name until now. Nonetheless, 2-1 lead now. So the lead's cut in half by the Riptide for an early goal here in the third period, just 30 seconds into this one. As the Riptide look to answer back and get this all evened up. On McLean's away. Maya McLean down the left side. She makes a move into the middle. Now shot there, and that just goes wide of Harrington. Down into the corner. Pushed up to the point here. Kennedy's going to hold that at the line. She's going to fire that. Tipped, and that hit the side of the net there. And good thing is that looked like it might have been heading to the back of the net there. Just a little bit of a deflection now. Another shot towards the net. Tipped again. This one no chance of going in as that goes wide as McLean now takes a spill. Side of the net for Piero. Shot saved there by Harrington. And the rebound's cleared away. McLean now. She's going to try and center that to McLeod. And that was picked off. He was a little bit of trouble there with the fresh ice as there might be a little bit of water left down. As Harrington took a spill there in the crease. Muse, nice move through the middle of the ice now. She's going to head towards the broadcast booth. Now she's going to pick it up. Down the left side. Muse holds on to it, tries to center that, hit the skate of Burns. And away go the Whitecaps. Mariner down over the left side. She crosses over. She's going to fire that towards the net of Harrington. They got a piece of that, and that's just going to go in behind the net for Neal. Neal fires that up for Muse. Muse makes a move now. She's going to head up ice. Muse still has it. Puck on a string here. Down the left side. Pinched off by Burns. As now Muse and Burns are going to collide here. And just through the feet of D'Entremont there, as now Neal's going to pick it up here for the Riptide. As she's just going to fire that back down and deep, but not all the way, as Burns is going to pick that up just in front of the photographer there, who's taking some great photos. As D'Entremont's going to pick that up. D'Entremont's going to battle away, and that puck's going to fire inside the Riptide zone now. That's rimmed around to the other side. Now they're just going to rim it back the other way now. As McDonald had that. Now D'Entremont's going to pick that up in transition. Reddick fires that through the middle. Now it's McDonald's going to go back the other way. It's picked off. Terrio up through the middle of the ice. McLean waits, makes a move. McDonald's going to get that on the back end now, just in front of the booth. Chipped off the wall for McLean, but that's picked up by Neal, and that's going to go through now. As Reddick's away, Reddick had one player to beat in McClellan, and McClellan's going to pick that up and fire it around the other side. As they tangle up on the one now, good job there as now McLean's away. McLean has McKinnon with her. McLean down the left side. She's just going to fire that at the net. That goes off the side as it made the netting move a little bit, so sometimes that fools you. Molly McDonald through the middle. Just sort of the reach there of Mariner. Now Reddick's going to pick that up into her skates. Reddick, 2 versus 2 over there is now Comeau. It's going to have that poked off her stick, and that's going to be inside the line. They're going to have to regroup here as that puck just squirted outside the blue line now. Chipped off the wall. They're going to have to leave that one. A good job there to leave that puck, or it would have been too many players on the ice. Alice McLean now. She got that turned over just inside the blue line. Picked off by McNeil. McNeil's just going to hold the line and fire that in deep. 11 minutes flat to go here as Neal's going to make a move now. She's going to cut to the middle of the ice. She's going to have a step here. She's going to have some room. Neal, now she's going to go down the left side. A little bit of space there, tripped up, and that's going to be a delayed penalty here as she tries to get back to her feet quick as she wanted that puck, and that's going to be a penalty here on the Whitecaps. And it's going to be a tripping call. As the Riptide are going to have a glorious opportunity here on the power play to tie things up. So it's going to be 19 Kennedy, 2 minutes for tripping. So once again, great opportunity here. So wait to get something figure out with the referees now. We have a meeting here at the Whitecaps bench, not entirely sure what it's about. This would be a perfect time to have a mic'd up video here. But while we wait, we'll take a quick peek at the crowd here. Lots of signs and great support here for this one. Has Whitecaps Nation up there, and then on the other side we have Riptide Nation in the green. I love when the parents or the fans wear the opposite jerseys of the team they wear. It's just such a great touch here. For support for these young ladies, which they deserve. They've worked all year to get here. Now we have a Riptide power play, down by 1 as they're going to get that and fire towards the net. Corporong's going to get that now. She's going to fire. That goes wide left. Glorious, glorious opportunity here for the Western Riptide. Now that puck's going to be sent up to the blue line and just out of the reach there, and that's going to go the length of the ice here. McLean's going to give chase. She's been all over the ice here. One of the goal scorers for the Riptide. Sorry, for the Whitecaps. Real good patience there from the Whitecaps defenders. They're just going to send that the length of the ice now as Corporong is going to have to go back for it. Corporong, stretch pass for De Sutter. Through the middle, looking for Muse, and that's just going to be shot away here by the Whitecaps as McLean looked to have that one on her stick, but that bounces away. So Muse is going to enter the zone now. Nice move through the middle. Muse goes over to Ellis. Ellis, good unselfish play there. She had an opportunity. She's going to fire that at the net, but that's going to be rimmed around to the other side here. Held in. Muse now is just going to fire that towards the net. Tip there wide by Burns. Ellis is going to hold that in now. Now it's off the stick there. To Sutter. Fires that towards the net. Saved by McDonald. Rebound goes into the corner. Pierre is just going to fire that up to the blue line, but it's now going to get outside the zone as McLean's going to be away. McLean's going to have a step. She's going to be in all alone here. McLean. Shot. Scores! Peyton McLean, her second of the afternoon. And that's going to give the Whitecaps back their 2-goal lead here as she gets some love from her teammates. And good job there to pull that puck out of traffic and use that breakaway speed to get in all alone and bury one here. So shorthanded goal for the Whitecaps as they take a 3-1 lead now. Face-off one, picked up by the Riptide. Hubbard centering pass for Reddick. Reddick in over the line. She's going to fire that towards the net. McDonald pad save there, and the rebound's pushed to the side. It's a good rebound control there from Penny McDonald. So now they're going to try and chip that up off the wall. 9 minutes left to go. Centering pass, shot, scores! Looks like Hubbard again on the doorstep. And the lead is cut to 1 here once again. As it looks like Hubbard's going to lead the charge here for the Riptide once again. As you have a peek there in your screen at the Riptide, and their bench is fired up here. So 3-2 once again. Very, very exciting third period early on here as things have really opened up. The Riptide aren't going anywhere without a fight. Just going to get some repairs here. Ellis now just going to fire that inside the zone. Burns is going to get that for the Whitecaps. Excuse me, up off the wall. McLeod now, one of the goal scorers. McLeod, left side. She's going to wheel down the side. Shot there towards the net. That's going to go wide. Down into the right corner in our blindest spot here for the stream. As now it's going to go through the middle of the ice, and that's going to be no icing. So they're going to fight for it in the corner here as McLean's going to pick it up. She's going to fire that through the middle. McLeod's going to pick that up now. 8 minutes left to go here. McLeod, nice move through the middle. She's going to have a step. McLeod fires that towards the net, but that's tipped wide. As Piero now is just going to have to race Neal, but Neal's going to get there first. She's going to hammer that outside the zone. And to Sutter now. She's going to make a nice move through the middle. Picked up by Muse. Muse, one-on-one. Shot, tips, scores off the crossbars. That hit the stick, and Muse is going to tie it here. And she is fired up. As you have a peek there on the bench once again for the Riptide is just absolutely buzzing now. 3 all time. We're back to square one here, and an unfortunate bounce for the Whitecaps. As that shot hit a stick and goes up over off the crossbar and in. We got ourselves a new game here, ladies and gentlemen. 7:49 left to go. Face off one. Pushed aside by D'Entremont. Now Reddick's going to try and get in there. As that puck is fought for here just in front of the booth. McLean now, another nice move. Down the right side. McLean looking for options. She's going to cut to the middle. Shot fired. Stopped by Harrington. And Harrington's going to smother that and hold on. You get a good up-close look there of the goaltender Harrington. Shot off the face-off. Saved by Harrington. Rebound on the doorstep. McLean. Her third of the afternoon. And that'll complete the hat trick and give them the lead as she is just flying by the bench now. She wants to get right back to work here. And what a play there to not give up on the play as that puck sat at the side of the net. She got her own rebound and puts that one home to restore the lead here for the Whitecaps. Back and forth all third period here so far. Because now that puck's going to get inside the line, but Neal's going to clear that out, and Ellis is going to pick it up here. Centering pass from Muse, the most recent Riptide goal scorer. So the energy builds in the building. You can feel it now as now Hubbard with 2 already, looking for some more matches. That was tipped there, and a good job by McDonald to rebound there, and she's just going to hang on and take absolutely no chances, and why would you? Centering pass there. Into the middle, picked off by Hubbard. Riptide are just going to clog the middle of the ice here. Now Neal's going to have that in her feet, but now Hubbard's going to pick it up. She's going to turn far that at the net. That doesn't make it. 6:49 left to go. We'll see if the Whitecaps can hold the lead. As that puck's going to come inside, and a good stick check there by Reddick as McLeod was looking to dump that in, but that's picked off. For McDonald through the middle of the ice, picked up by Neal. Neal's going to work her way down in front of the booth here, in front of the penalty box area. Push through to the middle. Away goes Reddick. Sydney Reddick down the right side. She's looking for her option. She's going to try and fire that towards the net, but now she's in behind. Back up top to the wall. That's going to be held in by Ellis. Ellis going to turn, fire that. And good job to get a stick on that as that was Hubbard on the doorstep. She tries to go back through the legs, and wouldn't that have been a beauty? Up to the point now, held in. Good job there at the blue line not to back off and take that one, as now Hubbard's going to shoot. Fired that, and that goes off the side of the net there, and you can see the reaction from Hubbard as she wanted that one. As now McLeod's going to pick it up here for the Whitecaps. McLeod down the left side. Nice move to get away from some traffic. Now she's pinched off. She's just going to fire that in deep. In behind the net now with a 1-goal lead. Never a bad option to get that in behind the other team's goal line. So it's mighty tough to score from there. And a good job by McNeil to hustle and hold the line. As Piero now. She's just going to fire that down deep. Terrio's going to get there for the Riptide, but it's turned over here by Piero. Piero back behind the net for McLean. She tried a sneak attack on the back post. And a good job there by Corporong to stop that from happening now as McLean's going to pick it up. Leaves it for the other McLean. And on the backhand. Tries to fire that big pad save there by Harrington. Back up to the point now. To Burns. Burns is going to fire that back down deep. And you're going to think that the Whitecaps are just going to try and hem the Riptide in here and kill the clock. As McNeil now had that turned over. Reddick. Reddick's away. She's going to have a step on the left side, but a great job by Burns there to take that chance way into the middle now. Shot from Camo. Rebound sitting in the slot. Shot. Another save by McDonald. And she's going to hang on. We're going to have some extracurricular activity in front here as they didn't like that extra whack on the goaltender McDonald. As you can see the smile on D'Entremont there, so just a little fun there. They were trying to bang that one home, and a good job by McDonald to stay strong and hang on to that one. As now we're going to have an offensive zone face-off here for the Riptide as they once again look for the equalizer with 4:48 left to go here in this one. McLeod's just going to win that back for Kennedy. Kennedy's just going to fire that up off the wall, looking for Mariner. Back to Neal at the point. Neal tried to wind that one up for a shot, but had trouble with it for a second. And now it's going to be held in as they bang away at it. And now it's going to be inside the zone, but that's going to be offside. Delayed offside anyways. As now DeSutter's just going to fire that in deep. As you can hear the go, go, go from the Riptide bench here as they want that equalizer once again. And they're very capable of it as Ellis fires that towards the net. But good positioning here by McLeod. As she's away, down the left side, has a step on Terrio. McLeod just going to fire that at the net. Big kick save there by Harrington. That rebound's going to come all the way out to Kennedy. Kennedy fires that. Blocked by Neal. Back towards the net. Pushed out for Hubbard. Hubbard down the right side with a burst of speed. She's going to cut back into the front of the net. Tried to fire that, and that goes wide. So now Ellis is just going to fire that. Picked off by Kennedy. Kennedy, good job, and a nice job there by Corporon to hold that in. As now that puck's going to squirt into the middle of the ice. Fanned on here as now they're just going to fire that down the length, and that's going to be picked off here by Tunnicliffe. Tunnicliffe tries to get that deep. Fans on it. As now McLean's away. Left side, she wants some more, looking for her fourth. McLean, nice move there into the feet. Good job to stay with it. An even better job by the Riptide defenders to take away her time and space and get that puck off her stick. She's the last player here that you want to be given the open ice to here, and a good job by D'Entremont. Great angle and a good battle on the wall here as now they're going to get that free. As Reddick now is going to leave that into the middle looking for Camo. Camo had that roll off her stick as the two players collide. Now Camo is going to have the puck here. Centering pass, rebound off the pad of McDonald. Looking back door for D'Entremont. Now Reddick's just going to fire that as D'Entremont's cleared in front. That's going to be rimmed around to the other side. Pushed out to the middle of the ice. Turned over here. Good job by Reddick in a good high position. Now she's going to hit the brakes, go back up top. So they're going to have to hurry because there's a back checker there. And a good job to clog that. Now it's going to knock it out of the zone here, but now it does. And a good up ice pass there as that was just a little bit late. 2:30 left to go. 2.5 minutes left to go here in the third period. Riptide's Reddick up the ice. Sydney Reddick tries to cut the middle, and a great job by McLeod there to strip that one. And away they go. She tries to push that away, and looks like the Whitecaps defense are just going to stay put deep here. As the Whitecaps are going to try and get this deep as McLeod had that bounce off her stick. Neal, she sees some light. Up to Reddick. Reddick now through the middle of the ice down to the right side. Just in over the top of the circles. Hits the brakes. Goes back the other way. Good job by Burns to stay right with them. As now McLean's just going to try and get that one out. And she does. Nice move there. And she goes under the tripod area of that stick. Minute 52 left to go in the third period. Whitecaps holding on to a 1-goal lead here as Hubbard is going to get that. Hubbard, left side. Still with it. Into the corner now. She's going to reel around the net. Centering pass, shot there off the pad of McDonald. And that goes in behind the net now as they're still on it here. As that's Muse in behind. She's got the most recent goal. Pass out front for Hubbard. Just out of their reach. And that's just going to come outside the zone now. And they're going to have to blow the whistle down here with a minute 26 left to go. And we'll keep an eye on the goaltender. So lots of time left here for the Riptide as they yell one more here. They put up 3. No reason they can't put up 4. So now that puck's going to enter the Whitecap zone. Over in the neutral zone now as Donchemont's going to pick that up. That's going to be sent out in the neutral zone looking for McLean. That's going to be an icing call here, and we're going to have a face-off all the way down here in the Riptide zone. 69 seconds left to go here in this one. So do we have a hero for the Riptide here? Some late game heroics. So 2 more games on the docket here. We have a U11 AA division next, and then the U18 AA later on this evening. And we will be on site for all of this here as that puck's going to come outside now over another offside. So we're going to restart. 58.8 seconds left to go. Now down officially into the last minute. As the time going fast for the Riptide and probably a lot slower for the Whitecaps here, and this is solely based on experience. That last minute just seems to creep by if you're the team that's in the lead. Now that face-off, one back for Neal. Neal, she's just going to try and work her way down the left side. And that's pinched off there, and a great job by McLean to get that one back in deep. 45 seconds left to go. Terrio behind the net, rims it around for Camo. Camo through the middle of the ice for Reddick. Reddick leaves it there for Hubbard. Had that turned over. McLean's going to pick it up now. McLean, left side. She's going to make a move. Shot there, and that goes up and over the net as Harrington was all over that. 30 seconds left to go officially. Back for Kennedy. Kennedy fires. That gets blocked. Doesn't make its way to the net. Good job by Terrio to get a stick on that. Terrio's away now. She fires that through the middle of the ice. That's turned over here as now Hubbard's going to have it. Picked up by the Whitecaps. She's going to fire that one in deep. 10 seconds left to go here in this one. Puck's rimmed around. Reddick's going to go back for it. They're going to have to be quick. Reddick looking for the stretch pass for Hubbard. Picked off by McLean in great position. Fired that towards the net. Bounces around the other side. And that's going to do it here as the Quad County Whitecaps take the first one of this U13A Division Finals. Round robin play. Sorry, not finals. Final of the game here. Quad County Whitecaps 4 and the Western Riptide 3 in what was a back and forth game and really opened up in the third period. So great game by both teams. We'll leave you with the player of the game presentation, but we'll turn the mic off. So for High Button Sports, I'm Matt Dooley. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next one.